It's been a hot minute since I've been here on YouTube making YouTube videos telling you what I like and what I don't like in the makeup world, and so I thought that I would come back and tell you what my recent favorites have been and really just show you what I've been loving. I've definitely switched up some of my makeup habits, and I've definitely been a little bit more comfortable within my skin, so I tend to go for more of a natural look, and I don't wear as much makeup or foundation or really anything anymore. If I can go out of the house without any eye makeup on and maybe just a little bit of blush or highlighter, bronzer, just something really just to give you that glow from within rather than the cake face. I feel like so many people do that now, and I'm not saying like don't do that, to each their own, but I just find it so exhausting trying to take off all that makeup at the end of the night that I prefer just not to wear that much more makeup. If there was like a magical like click that you could do where your makeup could just come off at the end of the night, then I would maybe consider wearing a little bit more, but I just get so lazy with taking it off. And don't take that as I don't wear makeup anymore, I definitely do, but I've definitely toned down my habits or switched up my habits, and I do use more products in areas that I never used that many products before. But I thought I would just show you a few items that I've been loving, and I've definitely missed making YouTube videos, so if you have any recommendations or you want to see any particular kind of videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. And you can tell that my background has changed. If you are interested to know a little bit more about that, definitely let me know. You can also check out my second channel. It's Pickles and Carrot, where me and my boyfriend, we've traveled Asia now, and we've traveled all over, and we eat food on YouTube, and you can definitely check us out there and just let me know what you guys think. So to get started with some of the products that I've been loving a lot more face products, as I said, so definitely more highlighters, more bronzers, more blushes. I find that if you have a nice base, you can almost get away with not wearing any makeup or any more makeup. I like that sort of natural, you aren't wearing makeup but you are wearing makeup kind of glow. And there's two face powders that I've been loving. This Laura, I think I've talked about these on my channel actually, but here, this Laura Mercier Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I have it in shade 1 because I'm super pale, as you can tell, but this is just a really nice product. It is like super finely milled. It almost feels like that NARS crystal setting powder that a lot of people use. Not so like slippery, but like when you put your finger on it or when you put your brush in it, you feel like there's no product that is being picked up. But when I put it on my face, I just get the prettiest glow. I like wearing a little bit of tinted moisturizer now, and I find that sometimes it can just really sit on my skin rather than sink in, and I find that when I put this powder on top of it, it really just meshes with my skin really well. It makes it look like I'm not wearing any foundation at all, but I am. Like, I'm not wearing foundation, but like it really just looks like skin. It has that luminosity to it without being glittery, and this has been a favorite product of mine. And recently I tested the Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. I have it in 02. I don't know if there was any other shades when I bought it, but it does say 02. But this is very similar to the Laura Mercier, but I would say it has a little bit more of like a sheen to it. I was happily surprised with this product. I also like the fact that it actually showed up on the brush, so I don't know, maybe it's like mentally I feel like it's working a little bit better, but I got very similar results with these, and obviously this is more expensive and this is cheaper. I don't know if you necessarily need both. I really do love the Laura Mercier one. You've heard a lot of people talk about this product. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight number 10. This is something that I feel like Kathleen Light started. Who knows who really started this, but this is a trend on YouTube here, and I have a couple of these. Like, I have a backup because I didn't know if I would be able to buy it here in Canada, although they do have it in Canada. But this is just the most beautiful lit from within highlight. Like, it's not glittery, it's not a like, it's just, oh, it's so amazing. You can hardly even tell that it's there, but it adds this like luminosity to the tops of your cheekbones without being like overly shimmery. And this one doesn't accentuate any pores on me, which is great. I don't usually have an issue with highlighters accentuating pores, but recently I've realized there are a few that do that, and I've paid more attention to it, so I don't know if I just missed it before, but I really do like this. I feel like this is a great highlighter, especially if you're not into highlighters, and I usually even start with this. So if I'm I'm looking for something that is like way more in your face highlighter that is like super popular right now, I will start with this and then I will add a highlighter on top. I actually have two highlighters on today, this one and the next one I'm going to talk about, but this is just a beautiful glow. It looks like you're not wearing any makeup, so if you really do want to go for the no makeup look, this is definitely something you should try. And the next highlighter I've been using is this Lift and Sculpt contouring palette. It's by Flower Beauty, which is available in Walmart. Unfortunately, Flower is not available in Canada anymore, and I actually had to go to the United States, which is funny because it says made in Canada here, but you can't buy this in Canada. That's ridiculous. But either way, I bought this in the States. This is light to medium. I also have medium to dark. For someone being so fair, I don't find that there's a huge color difference between the light medium and the medium dark, but I do really like the light to medium. This is really nice because it has a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. This highlight is like bam in your face. As you can see, I have it here on my cheekbones. I also have it on my inner corner, and like you literally just like swipe it and it's like blinding. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's like you don't need to do anything and it just pops immediately, and they feel super smooth and silky. I really do like this bronzer. I'm not a big fan of this kind of color of blush right now. I'm really into the more neutral or nude blushes, so I haven't really tested the blush out, but honestly I think that this is worth it. I think this was like 12 American dollars too, so you're getting 3 products, and I would buy it just for the highlighter. This is amazing and I would recommend it. They also have a highlighter one with 3 strips in it, which is amazing as well, but I just really liked this one. And as I said, I've been really into the nude blushes, and I've been loving this Double Play Colourpop Pressed Powder Palette. This is in the shades Getting Handsy and Patted Down. So the blush is actually called Getting Handsy. I really love this color. It is the perfect nude blush. Like, it has almost like just a hint of pink that when you put it on your cheeks it kind of pops, but it really adds that like cheekbone contour effect to your face, and it's been really nice to have. I wore it a lot in the summer, and I'm even wearing it a lot more now in the fall when I'm not even tanned, which I wasn't even tanned in the summer, so it really didn't make a difference. Sometimes when you go for this kind of blush, you have to be careful, especially someone from my fair skin tone, that it doesn't show up muddy or too bronzed, and this is just the perfect glow. And it's nice that it comes with a highlighter, and Colourpop's really inexpensive. I think this was either $14 or $16, well, American dollars, but either way you're getting 2 products. As I said, I don't really use the highlighter. I don't even think I've tested it out much to tell you how I like it, but if they sold this blush in a single form, I would buy a couple and a backup. I'm considering buying a backup of this palette because I love it so much. So that was all the face products that I've been liking, and I wanted to show you some of the lip products that I've been loving. I am not going to show you really anything else just because I've been loving lip products and face products, especially like highlighters, a lot right now. If you're interested to see what kind of skincare I've been into, I've been really into Korean skincare or anything else, let me know in the comments below. Let's start with these 2 lip liners. I've had these 2 lip liners for a while now and I never seem to use them. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 22C. It's like a light pink color, and there is a slight, like, I almost want to say shimmer to it, but like it doesn't come out on your lips, and you might be able to see like a speck or 2 in your lips, but really I don't find it that apparent. But this is a really pretty light pink without being too nude or really whiting out my lips. And then I added this to it. This is the Sonia Kashuk Lip Definer in Maple. I just added this to the outside of my lips, which I don't normally do. I don't normally pick multiple lip liners to define my lips. I find that sometimes that can be just too much for what I'm looking for, even though I love it when people make their lips look huge by using like multiple different colors. I just don't feel quite comfortable with doing that yet, and it's definitely something I need to work on. But something about the combination of these 2 really just works well together. They blend really well together. I'm always worried about the line being too harsh on the outside, so these really work well together, and they're not too dark without being too light. They're perfect color for my skin tone. So currently I have it topped with this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. This is the one that has the hyaluronic acid in it, and it's in Soft Blush 10. I really like these. They have the weirdest little applicator. It's like a little flat disc. I don't even know if you'll be able to see that, but it goes on really nicely. I wish that the applicator would pull more product out, but I don't mind having to go back in. It's not like a make or break situation for me. This is a beautiful shade. It mostly comes across clear, but it has a slight milkiness to it. I do have it on top of those two lip liners right now. Two other lip balm products that I've been loving. This is the Holika Lazy and Joy All Night Lip Oil, and this is the Gudetama version. I think that they sell this in their regular line. This smells amazing. It smells like honey. It makes my lips feel super plump and super moisturized. It's not overly slippery. I find that some lip oils can be really slippery on the lips, and I don't like that feeling. I like a little bit more of like a thicker gloss or a thicker lip oil, and this is exactly that. It stays on my lips really well. It smells really good. It has a really neat applicator as well. It's like typical applicator. It's slightly bent, but there is like almost like a hole in the middle, so it holds more product when you put it in. You definitely don't need to double dip. I love this so much that I think I have like 2 or 3 backups, and who doesn't love Gudetama? I love Gudetama. The last lip balm that I've been loving, this is just a little sample size. This is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. This one is in black tea and black berry. It has SPF 25. I had the lemon and chamomile one forever, and I've been trying to use up a lot of the products that I've had forever, or like chuck them and that kind of thing, but that one I decided to use up and I loved it. Like, I've gotten so lazy with my lip balm that I don't apply lip balm during the day very much. I just am very lazy, I feel like, these days, and that one I can put on at night, and if I don't put on any lip balm throughout the next day, my lips are totally fine, which is like such rare occurrences for me because my lips are so dry that I really enjoy these. There is a sample pack of like 4 different flavors at Sephora right now that I might pick up because I finished the lemon one and I'm like almost halfway done this one, and I'm going to miss it so much, I feel like, because man, I've never had a lip balm that just worked so well as this. And even though this is marketed for men, I love it. Like, it's just so good. I will miss it once it's gone, so I really do want to pick it up. And I have so much makeup that when I finish something, I don't usually want to pick it up again. I mean, sometimes, but definitely I would recommend this. And the last lip product is actually a lipstick. This is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Snow Cap. These butter lipsticks were all the rage maybe like 5 years ago or even less. Before the whole matte trend came on right now, these were really popular. These are really nice consistency. They're not too creamy without being too matte. They feel really comfortable on your lips. It's almost like they're slightly moisturizing. And this is a beautiful color. This is almost like my perfect nude color. I feel like I love nudes, and I always love all the nudes I have, but I never really fell in love with a single one. I mean, there was MAC Hue that I really liked for a period of time, and I feel like I did fall in love with that one, but that one is so sheer that this is what I wanted that to be. Like, I would say that they are similar shades. I've never actually compared them. They could be completely different, but something about this Snow Cap shade just works so well on my skin tone. It's not too nude without being too dark. It's just the perfect shade. So that was everything I've been loving. I obviously love a lot more, but I've really been loving these face products and these lip products. I've really been concentrating my routine on those kind of products, so I thought I would share with you what I enjoyed. If you have any questions or any suggestions for other videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. I've missed making YouTube videos, and I hope that I am permanently back now. I mean, life gets in the way all the time, but I really did miss making YouTube videos. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you can see all my upcoming videos.